Oh, GoPro's on this time. Right, just I'm back at the Forest of Dean today. Gonna try and do some downhill. I'm on the e-bike to try and get as many runs as I can in. But I thought I'd give the little skills loop a bit of a go first. Not used this before. Thought I'd give it a go this time as I was on the e-bike. You know, it's not burning out my energy, is it? But yeah, it's alright. Getting used to the size of the bike. Probably should have gone that way. Oh well. So obviously, you know, this bike is a bit of a beast, so I wanted to make sure I could chuck it around. Yeah. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get onto the advanced skills area. So I've just done the advanced skills area. So with the jumps, I'm not clearing them massively high, but I've now got an idea of where the weight's at. So at least I'm clearing and landing properly. With the drop-offs, the road gap at the bottom, I'm just not clearing. It's just the extra weight. But all the other ones, all the normal drop-offs, I'm doing all right. But the road gap, I'm just, I nearly broke my wrist, I think, coming off it last time. So we'll cart that one for today, I think, for safety reasons. You know, it's just it's getting used to the extra weight, and also I suppose it's the speed thing as well. You know, if you want to clear more weight you need more speed, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not calibrated to the point of, yeah, I know if I pedal this hard in this mode I'll get this level of boost or this level of speed at this drop in terms of elevation, and therefore I should be able to clear without, you know, overshooting or undergoing, which probably hurts even more. So I suppose, like with anything, it's going to take a bit more practice, and it takes me a while to tune into a machine. So it's no, you know, there's nothing bad about the bike, just that I'm used to doing, never really that great at that road gap anyway, but I'm used to doing it on a bike which is 10 kilos lighter, and you know, the weight's in a different place and all the rest of it. What I found with the jumps is that, first of all, it was over expecting where the bike would come in, and you know, yeah, as a weight, as a package, an extra 10 kilos is just a percent, you know, it's what, 10%? It's not even that. But when you're in a jump, you separate to a point. So you've got your mass and you've got the bike's mass, and you sort of expect the bike to come into you, but obviously it wasn't, because I'm effectively doing the jumps at the same speed as I would normally, or that's where I started. I'm expecting an extra 10 kilo mass, which is, you know, it's an extra 40% on the bike to come in. So yeah, I mean, I got there in the end. It's just adjustment of speed and expecting where the bike is actually going to come in. But no, it's difficult. We'll get there. So this is where this bike is going to start coming into its own, the uplift, and this is easy Pete. I'm in boost, granted, I'm just plodding. The gauge is nearing max. I need to set up my profile to actually get proper full-on belt, but you know, I'm comfortably doing 8 miles an hour. I'm normally doing what, 2 up here, and, you know, I'm barely contributing. E-bike life. But yeah, I only need to get to the point of learning the bike. I'm just waiting for my goggles to unfog. Right, let's do this ski run. Let's try this. I'm not clearing them. The attack angle felt a bit weird then, but it might be more to do with I'm not adjusted the bars or anything since I bought them, so I've adjusted the brakes and the other controls, but I haven't actually adjusted the handlebar position. I think they need rolling up a bit, so we'll see. Go around that. So, drop that. Right, in terms of brakes, I'm thinking, yeah, I definitely need probably some better pads. It's not quite as grabby as the ones on my Saracen Ariel LT, which are, yeah, metal. had there was obviously I was already at 16 mile an hour, so I'm there pedaling with the no assistance. Right, so I'm going to take this easy, mainly because I can't afford to get injured today. I'm not going to be any faster on this bike going down. Probably going to be slower if anything, I thought. Oh. My legs rest a second. Yeah, I'm not an athlete. My hand position's not right, so I don't know if it's the position my body's in relation to my hands or what. Obviously a new bike, so you know, just give myself a chance to adjust it all. I think the bars could probably do with being rolled slightly forward. Right, let's do the rest of this then. In terms of control, I think, yeah, I don't feel in any less control. The brakes could have been a bit sharper, yeah, but I don't think. I just kind of put pedal down. Oh, just put it back on. No, I'll wear flats, so. Yeah, maybe I should be clipped in. I don't know. Right. I don't feel like I'm in any less control. Get a bit of arm pump, but you know, that's probably just the, let's say, the position of the bars. On my other runs, I've not actually had to use the brakes a lot. I've got, you know, I'm doing a bit XC or whatever. Which way do I go now? Is it that way or that way? I can't remember. Go this way. No, it's definitely the other way. Right. Just sort of on into the berm. That's it. Yeah, definitely just down the bars. So put some metallic compound vented brakes on, pads on, yeah, probably more time than it should have been. Let's try again. At least I can get more runs in. So dropping straight back in. Ski run. Having a bit of a problem getting my weight exactly right on the jumps. Really took my suspension up as well. I need to set everything up on this bike, look at myself. I don't want to get too wet. Fucking hell. I will stay there. We'll get back to it in a minute. Make sure my foot's back where it needs to be. Or feet. Oh, shit spattered up my arse now. Hit the limiter there. Obviously I don't want to pedal too much off the limiter because it just torches me. No point. But I wasn't in the right position afterwards. Definitely got a bit messy. Yeah, definitely something with arm pumping, hand pain. Need to sort the position the bars out. Unfortunately, I've not brought any tools with me other than obviously my little pocket tool, which, yeah, I can't be arsed with that shit. Right, so I was just giving my hands a bit of a rest then. Oh, I can't see. Everything's gone dark. Yeah, just got quite enough time through there. Hands a bit of a rest. Not too much before I run straight back in. So my foot just came off then. So yeah, I'm slightly concerned about my feet keep coming off. Just getting down to a bit of a rest. Obviously if I was hooked in, it wouldn't be a problem, but probably just managing different mats. Didn't know what it was going to be like, so my legs a bit of a rest. My feet kill. I'm not saying it's any different to normal, but God, probably a breathing thing. Oh, my best jump climb I've done on this bike so far, and I forgot to press bloody record. Yeah, that was a dead piss day. It's all very dark at the moment. Don't end up in shit again. Let's get the speed back up. I'm not wearing my thicker gloves today because I think my hands would have been even more uncomfortable. And as I say, look, I'm going to whinge about it, but it's not the bike's fault. It's my fault for not really taking time to set it up. But then this bike is for those big blasts. I don't really have time to do things. So yeah, I'm on one run or three now. I wouldn't have got this many runs in on an organic bike. Fuck! I think we're alright. I thought I'd punch it then. I don't really tell what to do with that at the moment. Oh. It's supposed to be better for my mental health, not worse. Stretch my back and my fingers for a minute. Yeah, that's it. I mean, so it's not the bike's fault, is it, that my hands aren't comfortable. I think I prefer the ODI grips I normally buy as well, whatever those types are, one with the waffle pan at the bottom, compared to these. Hey, we're running what we've got. No point doing product reviews on a modified bike, is there? It's a proper trucker of a thing, this. I'll give it that. It is a bit of agility because of the weight. It's not because of the size, to be honest. The size feels fine. The weight. think is what's doing it for me at the moment. But I say proper truck over things, and it's sort of a good mitigation over having to, not having quite the agility I would if I was running, let's say, my Ariel LT. Oh, I suppose you just adjust to it, to be honest. Box happy for that Ariel LT were heavier, so you adjust. Weight placement on the berms is still a bit off, but we'll flying over this one. Right, so 3 runs of the same downhill trail. So what's my thoughts? Coming down, I would prefer my Ariel LT. I'm not going to lie. It's lighter, it's more agile. Getting up, definitely the e-bike, without a shadow of a doubt. Combined, probably prefer the e-bike if it was adjusted for, the cockpit was adjusted for me, which is not the bike's fault, it's mine. I'd probably prefer to be clipped in, and I'd never run clipped, and it's just because of the difference in weight. Maybe I'm just a bit lighter than I thought I was today. I would want to adjust the suspension slightly on this. I need to put more tokens in the suspension, in the fork, and yeah, I'll get the shock whistles on at some point. We'll do these runs again. So in terms of this as a bike, and just bear in mind I don't really have much experience of a e-bike. Yeah, it's a great bike, chucks over things, a bit on the porky side, but then all e-bikes are. They don't really differ that much in weight at this sort of class. If I've got a carbon one, I'm saving a kilo. What, a kilo on 24, 25 kilos? It ain't gonna mean a lot at all. So ideally, you'd take a normal carbon enduro bike and you'd use an uplift service. If you haven't got an uplift service, this is great. If I was going to fly up, I would still take my Ariel LT. I would still use the run up, the van service to get up. The uplift service. Here at the Forest of Dean, I'm here before the uplift service is even started, and I have to be gone before it starts. This is much better because if you've not burnt all your energy getting up, you've got more energy to come down. Even if it's a bit of a porker, you're wrestling around. And I think with some suspension tweaks and some cockpit tweaks, the weight is going to be that much more manageable. So that'd be it'd be fine. Range. Let's see, so I reckon I've got 16 miles left, and so far today I've done 8. So I reckoned under these conditions I'll get about 20. That's just because I'm not doing anything going uphill. I'm in boost, I'm letting the bike do everything. So add those two together, that's 24 mile. Yeah, so it's roughly where I'd expect it to be honest, on this size battery. Right, get some more in. Oh fuck, keep riding. That's me not concentrating. My foot came off unfortunately on one of the jumps, so after that it was yeah, trying not to get fucking owned. Did you drop in straight as soon as you get to the top? Why not? Oh, my right hand slipped off then. That wasn't great actually. I was doing a pull up to do a drop and my right hand slipped. That's not the bike's fault again. I haven't just did anything right. I mean, once you're actually on the circuit, no, to be honest, more humans than anything else. Right, guys. I think super framed somewhere around here last time. We took the tyre off my rim, so I'm not running tubeless. I'll say that this bike's pretty much as it comes. Other than I've changed the saddle and the pedal, normal things. Push my foot on. Right. So my foot came off when I did one drop, and it was in a bit of a weird position. So on the second drop, I managed to get my foot back in a good position. That was weird. I mean, I'm still getting the workout. You know, my heart rate is about 160 going up, and obviously coming down, I'm muscling this bike around. It's heavier than a normal one, so still getting exercise. Oh, what time is it? It's going to have one in. After the last run, the bike reckons I've got 19 miles left of range, and I've done 10.1, so it's actually gone up. We're at 29 now, technically. She's actually quite a lot of runs. Right, bear in mind I haven't done any catered for adjustments in my suspension. It's finding it difficult to find the entrance then. My glasses had fogged up, but what I found is if I get moving again, glasses on fog, weirdly, well not really I suppose, but cold air hits the glass again, brings the fog down. Right, so I am on, which one am I on? Sheep School. To the left. I haven't actually done the flatlands one. Maybe I shouldn't have got an e-bike. I've done it before because it sounds like too pedaling. So Sheep School is tighter. And you know what? In this bike, measurements wise, suggests it's quite a bit longer than my Ariel LT. I think I'm going around these berms just as well as I would have done. And obviously the nice thing about berming, you chuck your weight into it, so it's less problematic. I think it's this way. Less problematic from that point of view. So many different lines now. I got confused around here once. I suppose you remember in the video, I didn't know where to go. Oh god, I nearly OTB'd then. And actually, that line would have probably been better. I got stuck in a route. My weight was too far forward. That was probably more failure on me, to be honest. Let's go down that one. Oh well. Oh, who knows what line you're supposed to go down when there's two very clearly defined lines. So with this bike you get 2.4 tyres, which I've actually found is my ideal width, to be honest. I know some people like wider and some people just like narrower. I've tried 2.5, I've tried 2.3. This I found a bit wide. 2.3 I found a bit narrow for this sort of thing. 2.4 it's been quite a nice compromise, and that's weird because I was running on 2.3 for quite a while. Yeah, just going a little bit faster. I've done that across all my bikes now, so that I normally use. So all the bikes now have DHR 2.4 tyres. Obviously the wheel width being whatever, the wheel size, circumference, whatever is whatever it's for the bike. So on the Ariel LT it's 27.5, and on the Ragged Big Wig on this 29. This came with 2.4 tyres, whereby after the Ragged Big Wig didn't come with any because it was self-built, and the Ariel LT that came with 2.3, but the later ones came with 2.5. And it's a guy like that, very 50 tyre, but crap, and you know, most things in the UK, to be honest. You don't just the bike park 417. The Acid guy's great if you can keep your power up. Just it's dusty. Just 417 when it's dry, it gets very dusty. I'm not cheap school. So just check the battery. Apparently I've got 13 miles of range left. I've done 12 miles, so that means about 25. So it's come down a bit now. So it's probably not an exact science. Different route as well. So obviously, you ride it differently. So my range is just dropped down to 3. This time, let's not go over the bars, or at least didn't go over the bars. I'm recording, aren't I? I don't know. Yes. I couldn't remember if I was actually recording or not. So, what can I say? What's this run? 5, 6? I don't know. The battery's lasting long enough to do what I need it to do today. To be honest though, if I was out for 4 hours, obviously I'd want another battery, or you know, I don't know, pedal a bit uphill, have a bit more of a gap between runs, I don't know. Get some fluid returned to my fingers. I was actually going to go the other one this time. I was going to go flat lands this time, but I forgot. Right. Really put the weight to the back. That's where I went off last time. And drop it. Right guys. The thing about it, actually an e-bike is a really good training tool. Well, actually you only can have one bike. I don't know. Look, I only have one bike, I don't have an e-bike. Oh, that's a difficult one. I think at my current stage of life, no, I have an organic one. As I get a bit older, I'd probably be a bit more tempted towards, yeah, electric. Because you probably aren't going to be doing the stunt shit like you were doing in your 20s, let's put it this way. I don't do the stunt shit that I was doing in my 20s or in my teens. But yeah, I say you still want to get out on that, so you probably would choose. So I'm probably on the apex factor in terms of age. Oh god, it's going to be fine. That's the Verdera Dragon's Tail. That runs alongside this bit. So yeah, I don't know. They always got each to their own, innit? Oh god, stiff now. How many miles does it reckon I've got left? 3 still. At this point, I've done 13 and a half. Right, so let's get some sort of conclusion. Right, e-bike life, yes if you can. This e-bike in particular, yeah, good bike, just need to adjust it, you know, a little bit more. My hands nearly died on the last one. I don't like these bars, to be honest. But I think I've said it quite early on, I don't really rate race face stuff. So I'm going to swap those out and we'll, you know, hope suspension gear needs adjusting. But as a bike, yeah, you know what? I don't regret buying it. It's a good bike. It's not as, it doesn't lack the agility you think it would. But, yeah. I guess. All good. Right, that's it then. Thanks for watching.